Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm here today with another honest review of a very popular viral product, and that is the Beis Weekender tote. And unfortunately, my review's in. This may be a hot take, I don't know, because the only people I ever see promoting these are people with affiliate links that earn commission straight from Revolve or LTK or something similar. The fact of the matter is I think this bag is incredibly overrated and it was a waste of money. So I'm gonna break it down for you today on why I think so. If you like honest reviews, if you like hot takes on popular products, then be sure to check out some of my other videos where I review very popular products such as the Stanley Cup, Hoka Clifton 8 shoes, and some pretty popular bags on Amazon. So everything will be linked in the description box if you're interested in checking out any of those videos. Now let's jump into today's video. So here it is in all of its glory. I got the tan Weekender from Beis. I got this as a Christmas gift from my mother, so technically it was not my money that was wasted, it was hers. And I'm gonna start with the pros of the bag because, like anything, I do think there are pros to certain things. This bag is very aesthetic. Like the influencers that sold me on this bag, they were not lying. It's an aesthetic bag. I love this light tan color. I love the beautiful handles, the gold zippers, very pretty. And you know, it's just an aesthetic bag and I liked wearing it around the airport for that reason. You know, much more aesthetic than my old Vera Bradley bags from 2010. But unfortunately, those are much more functional than this bag. So I'm gonna start off with one of the biggest cons that I was not even thinking of when I purchased this bag, and that is how high it is when it's all zipped up and very, very tall, but not wide. And so whenever I went and put it up into the overhead bin on the airplane, it was a struggle. The bag was like hitting the top of the overhead bin, and I had to like yank it out whenever I was leaving the plane, and that's just always like not a fun feeling very like rushed and you're struggling with your bag. So that was like a huge con for me. I thought it was so much easier to get my Vera Bradley bags up and down from the overhead bin. Those are like soft bags and they were also very long and wide but not tall, so I never had that problem with it hitting the ceiling of the overhead bin. I took this on a weekend trip to Nashville and I am a very heavy packer. I bring everything from band-aids to backup outfits to umbrellas to like all of my makeup, and I brought this in addition to checking a bag. I was flying Southwest, so you know, it wasn't a cost to check the bag. But I feel like if you are a heavy packer like me, this bag just really does not serve you any purpose. It should be called the sleepover bag instead of the weekender bag. So I think like the biggest con for me is I just can't fit a lot in this bag, even though it does expand. So I'm gonna kind of go through this and show you guys some of the things that I had in this bag. Now I had one other little mini sequin purse. It's the Alexander Wang dupe. I'll like pop a picture of it on the screen here. So I had this purse in there as well. And then I had my Stony Clover pouch filled up with jewelry. You know, I don't want to check that, obviously, my jewelry. I had this other black Kate Spade backup bag. Again, like that's not something I really want to check. I had goldfish crackers in here. I had a bunch of ginger chews and liquid IVs, cell phone charger, hairbrush. I had these leather pants that I was changing into, a hair clip. And basically that was all that could comfortably fit in this central part. Now there is a pouch on the side and another zipper here. I do think it has adequate pockets, which I like, but this just like main part is not big enough for me for a carry-on bag. Like, end of story. If you're a light packer, this may work just fine for you, but if you're like me and you bring everything, I just really wouldn't get this bag. On the side here, I had some hand wipes, some Twizzlers that we dug into, and an eyeshadow palette. And like I said, that's pretty much everything that I could fit. excluding the bottom compartment, which I'll get to in a second. But typically whenever I bring my big Vera Bradley bag, I can usually fit like multiple pairs of shoes in that bag. I can fit like a change of clothes. I can fit multiple eyeshadow palettes, hairbrush. I usually bring my hair tools. There's no way my curling iron like is one of those super long ones. I don't think it could fit in here. My little Hot Tools round brush definitely couldn't fit in here. So I did put all of that in my suitcase. It was a shorter trip, so I did have room in my suitcase, but in a longer trip, those are definitely things that, you know, would not really fit well in this bag. So this was another reason why I wanted the bag, not just because it was super aesthetic and had some pockets. I mean, a lot of bags have that, but I was really intrigued by this bottom compartment. I thought this was amazing because it's designed to keep your shoes separate from things, and your shoes aren't gonna like get all over your clothes, and aren't gonna like rub into your makeup and your face wash. I get like very grossed out about shoes. I don't like my shoes touching anything. When you think about all the places your shoes have been, the bar, the bathroom, the airport, like it's just gross. Like, why would you want your shoes to touch anything? So I was like, yes, there's this amazing little compartment. I'm gonna be able to fit all of my shoes for a trip in here comfortably. And as you can see, it just fit my white boots. That's it, guys. I mean, sure, I could lay another pair of shoes on top of here if I wanted my boots to get scuffed and dirty, if I wanted my other pair of shoes to be crushed. Yeah, so like if you have bigger shoes, like boots, like big heels, like chunky sneakers, you're only fitting one pair in there. Yes, if I had 3 pairs of flip-flops, that would work, but that's very specific. Also, I feel like if you have a bigger foot, I wear a size 9, you know, if you're like an 8, 9, 10, again, you're not fitting multiple pairs of shoes in here because your shoes are bigger. So that was disappointing because I had to pack my other 2 pairs of shoes in my regular suitcase. So all in all, I just feel like this bag is disappointing for what it is. I think if you are like an extremely light packer, you don't bring hair tools, you don't care about having extra clothes, this bag could work for you. If you have bigger feet, just be aware, like you're probably only fitting like 1, maybe 2 pairs of shoes in this under compartment. And you know, there's a lot of like dupe knockoff bags on Amazon that are more affordable than this bag. So honestly, I would just get those. I would stick with your old bags. That's something that I'm trying to learn, is to not be influenced by every little viral product on the internet. And that's why I made this video, to create transparency about that. And I don't like giving negative reviews. It's not like I want to jump on here and review something from a negative perspective. I loved whenever I was able to give super positive reviews of my Hoka's, my Natasha Denona palettes, but every now and then there comes this viral product that just doesn't do what people promised it would. And I think these like more bandwagon viral products, a lot of people have a hard time like thinking for themselves about the product, and they just kind of jump on the bandwagon. So no hate if you truly enjoy this product. It is pretty. I do like the compartments, those are pluses, but it's just too small for me. And I'm probably going to go back to my Vera Bradley bag on my next trip to Austin, Texas. So that's the tea on that. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.